The following contest is the Women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The double champion is here, flashing her gold collection.
Introducing first, from Adelaide, South Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion and the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley!
The Nightmare has arrived at War Games.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, has certainly earned her many monikers within the confines of War Games. She led her team to victory in the first ever Women's War Games match and set a standard for brutality at Survivor Series War Games.
We have seen Ripley continue to embrace her sadistic side. We've seen her become more ruthless with every passing match. And guys, that means every time Rhea Ripley steps foot inside War Games, she is more dangerous than ever.
One of the top competitors in the women's division.
And from Dublin, Ireland, one half of the NXT Unified Tag Team Champions and the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
I'll tell you, we've always known that Becky Lynch is the man, but War Games was a heck of a reminder.
Indeed, Lynch's first match back from injury was in War Games, where she played an integral part of getting the win for Team Bianca.
Oh, Cole, I'd go so far as to say she was the MVP of Team Bianca. The man won the match with a flying leg drop through the table to earn the pinfall and win War Games for her team.
Well, there's no doubt that Lynch is looking to yet again earn the honor of War Games MVP here tonight.
War Games have now begun as these two teams pit their first combatants against one another.
And in these early minutes, it's all about survival. The true war doesn't even really begin until more superstars have entered the cage.
Double underhook.
Sit out, slam into an armbar. She's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Hand and elbow. Powerful takedown.
Oh, it's punishing the right arm. Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. It keeps getting worked on.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Discouraging results for Ripley right here.
Things look dire for Rhea. Heartbreaker. Oh. Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, a reverse DDT. Boom.
A leg drop. You can see these competitors looking a little more settled in now. You think the nerves have worn off?
To a degree, sure. But the thing about War Games is that the landscape can change in an instant. Nobody can get... Take off.
Oh, missile drop kick. And now the gears are turning for Becky.
Yeah, Becky's staying relentless against Rhea, not letting up.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, look at this. How pretty is this? Oh, backpack face buster.
Ripley averts the attack.
Bianca Belair, so strong, so powerful. First the gorilla press.
Into the standing moonsault.
A show of disrespect from Belair. Soaring.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Becky Lynch setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Got the disarmer.
And she breaks up the submission. The match is still going.
What a beautiful moonsault.
Rhea Ripley clearly out of sorts as the man looks to come around.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. Oh, look at Becky. Now back to Becky Lynch.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
And a lift-up powerbomb.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
She managed to avoid that offense. As the arm bars stretch in. Oh. Right to the spine.
Stiff elbow will break that.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh, man.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stops.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
Oh, look out.
Splash.
And she quickly turned that around. Caught with the elbow.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. Roughly deposited into that unforgiving steel trench.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
On the loose, looking to change the landscape of this match. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
Fighting back with everything she has. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
Then it's Asuka.
Eludes the attack. And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Oh, God. The Empress striking at will. Oh.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Powerful follow-away slam.
And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it. Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates.
Over the spiral. Numbers will be even, but she's looking for a companion to tilt the scale.
Hoisted all the way up. KOD. Asuka won't come back after that. And a sick thump from that table. Asuka timed that one well.
Asuka design.
Lynch with a kick to the gut by Ripley. Followed by. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs? And that could doom Charlotte. With a velocity into the table. Up high.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done. Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in? The disarm her. She's screaming in pain, surrounded by...
Saved by the teammate.
That was close.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. And a combination offense was on display there.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Oh, man, through the table.
And with absolutely... Submissions.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Followed by natural selection. And Ripley felt every bit of that.
Not looking good. In this position. Taking off up the cage of this War Games match.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Series of counters here. Lift off. Big impact off the neck breaker.
Looking to get airborne here.
Lynch, Bianca, looking to show Asuka who runs things here. Lynch from behind.
He slams. Bianca Belair.
KOD. Belair was blowing power. And that's a stiff shot to the body.
Hits the mark. She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that.
Disrespectfully earning that sign.
Backbreaker.
Right to the spine. Ascending the War Games cage.
Deep on the top. She's completely losing control.
My favorite kind of thrashing, Cole. One wicked attack after another.
Rhea Ripley. Submission locked in.
Critical point in the tap out. There it is.
And what a win for Rhea Ripley tonight.
Here are your winners. The team of Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss.
After after a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
Some could argue that there are no winners in a match like this, but right now, the battlefield only has one team standing.
There's the bell, and here we go. It's time for War Games.
These two are just warming things up, though. It only gets crazier from here as more combatants enter the fray.
Back suplex.
Thunderous slam. Positioning the arm.
Oh, man! Leg drop arm breaker.
Solo clothesline.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, Becky's staying relentless against Rhea, not letting up.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out. Ooh! Oh!
What is Becky Lynch thinking here? Climbing up to the top. Uh-oh. No way.
Oh, my Lord!
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high risk and hopefully high reward route.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Clutching onto that arm in this
Great counter, that Fujiwara armbar. Corey, what a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight. If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the armory.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Now Becky Lynch. Well scattered by Ripley.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Ooh, a nasty shot to the throat. That's probably not how she wanted to get from one ring to another. Going for the ride.
The follow-away slam. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Big door gut by. Oh.
What a way to get out of that one.
Belair with the wherewithal to avoid that.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have. Take down to the mat.
Wall bridging. Fujiwara armbar.
Man, that's all the way across. It's
Desperately trying to find a way out, and she does.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Piercing the throat.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Becky Lynch with a diving leg drop.
And Becky has Rhea right where she wants her now. Becky could capitalize.
Each competitor wants to prove that they are the toughest woman walking God's green earth.
I cannot believe the punishment these superstars are inflicting on one another.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Whoa! She just chucked her over to the other ring. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Rhea Ripley making it clear that this is her match to win. Becky.
Rhea Ripley with the Rhea. Becky Lynch, manhandle slam. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE Universe making their feelings known. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage. Elbow throw, saying not today.
Lynch hooks it.
Oh, found a way to escape. Knee strike. Becky has the Empress weighed and measured.
A quick reversal from her.
Chop block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Oh, look at the kick.
Oh, we got to see Belair finish off Rhea here.
Here comes the buzzer.
The EST hoists up her opponent. Rhea went down in a heap.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you.
Up handle suplex. Nice hip toss. Right into a drop. The elbow of the arm.
And she went airborne and missed. Saw it coming and avoided it.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
Into a sidewalk slam. Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Going up high with the punch.
Now Asuka.
Boom! Ooh.
Becky's got bad intentions in mind.
Big slap. Becky Lynch looking to secure the win.
Manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her.
Oh, it's cinched in.
Counting down the seconds until this. Wait.
Are you kidding me?
How did she break the Asuka lock?
Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Oh, man.
Shin breaker. And she's able to fight Lynch off. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one.
She escapes the attack.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. And there's Ripley making another lasting impression on offense.
Becky really in danger here. Things could...
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Rhea Ripley looking to force her opponent to quit. Belair might have this in the... She is determined to escape. Doing some more damage right in her rib. Uh-oh. And Asuka moves face first into the chair. Take a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Oh, man. Ooh.
It's time. War Games.
officially underway.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide. And can that keep Becky down? Snap Mary over. Uh-oh. From the middle rope.
This could be over right here. All the way down. Jazz just turned the lights out.
That'll do some serious damage.
Whoa. Flair possum. I love it.
And she breaks the count.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Kick to the back. Becky Lynch, hammerlock.
Muscling up her opponent. You know what's next.
And the K.O.D.
Belair might have this in the back.
Being carried around now.
Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Belair into the counter.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural.
Charlotte Flair looking to secure it all. Making the save there. Then the Empress of Tomorrow. Into a cover. She breaks it up, keeping her team in this. She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring. Now looking at Liv Morgan. The jumping complete
Cover. Hoping to end this.
digging deep for a kick out.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Looking for the... Time for her to go.
And she's able to stop the kick. Arms trapped. Now both arms trapped. Looking for a counter and figures a way out of the submission.
Will that sew this up for Becky?
Nicely done with the head scissors. This could be it for Bianca. And a strong kick out in one.
Incredible result.
Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
Jax hits the Annihilator. That might top the queen.
Back to Ripley.
Going right into the pin attempt.
There's two. Rhea Ripley did it. What a huge win.
Here are your winners. The team of Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss.
And this team will take, in my opinion, a well-deserved victory lap.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what War Games is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates. And
War Games, famously the brainchild of the great Dusty Rhodes. You have to wonder if these superstars are looking to honor his legacy in this match.
If you mean his legacy of punishment, then absolutely. Look, Dusty was no stranger to finding innovative ways to destroy his opponent, and he really broke the mold with this idea. I fully expect these superstars to push past every limit they have. Anything less is misunderstanding the assignment.
a rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring. Propped up in the corner. Lifts their opponent's legs and
ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Lynch now on the offensive. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, with authority. this clock hits 0.
Holding cage is open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Setting her up here. What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex.
That amount of weight bringing you down, that changes the whole complexion of this match.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring. Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too. Fought off with an elbow.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline. And another. Ripcord position.
Ripcord drop kick.
How do you even begin to approach a situation like War Games, Corey?
You have to take every advantage that arises, Cole. No one's going to get the win in War Games by taking the high road. You really have to use everything at your disposal to make sure your team gets the win.
That's going to hurt. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Big form.
Counter right when it was needed.
Ripley avoids the attack.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Oh.
Adding insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign.
Becky connects.
Down and a sit-out spine buster.
Sledgehammer right to the gut.
She had that scouted.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky.
And she got sent hard into the opposite ring.
And stays one step ahead.
She gets launched all the way to the other ring.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Only Asuka can do this. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Oh, straight forward.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but I have no earthly idea why.
Out of the small holding cage.
Standing above the cage, ready to do something high risk. No, 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 no! From up high! Oh my God!
The amount of precision that went into landing that dive, there was absolutely no room for error there. And walking through the EST looking to secure the win. K.O.D. Belair displaying power. She dodges out of the way. Muscling up their opponent.
Look at Becky. Down she goes. Disarm her! Disarm her!
She's fully locked into submission now.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Becky in full control here.
Manhandle slam.
Hazardous situation for Ripley.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. From the top.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Oh, look at the double team here.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage. Ooh, knee to the side of her face. Like a brick wall running into you. What a shot.
And
Jax. Hooked up. Sidewalk slam. Got the underhook. The EST.
Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes. She just got flung all the way to the other ring.
I think Ripley can end this.
Boom! Crash landing. Feed off the WWE Universe. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
And Bianca felt the full force of that.
Oh, look at this.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Devastating elbow.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
Great reaction from Belair.
Haymaker connects.
Oh, she's got the mist.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Winner lose. Wrestling up. You know what's next. KO. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Will that overtake Becky?
And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the other ring.
Oh, look at this. This is not going to be.
Dashes the arm into a takedown. Armbar flat.
Will he tap? Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Nasty chop delivered by Shaw.
Natural selection. The Queen has this wrapped up.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match. From the top, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Carrying in a...
No more messing around. No more reinforcements. The EST powering up her opponent.
Turns it around.
Becky in full control here.
Meanwhile, Lynch.
Well, that's so that
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got to bridge into the figure eight if she can do it. She's going to put this one away. And there it is. And she releases her own submission. Not the question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
they're delivering the chop.
Alexa Bliss. Bow to the crown. It's over. Can Alexa clinch this one? Swanton. That is it. And a kick. Wow, Nia Jax.
Scoop slam, but from behind.
Becky Lynch has the hold of the arm. Will they disarm her? On this trap, but she gets away.
She countered that into her own offense. Face first off the knee.
Mounting. And hammering away.
Muscle shoulder.
Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. What?
What do you say? This is amazing.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Bianca Belair. 3 times.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
There won't be any coming back for Asuka now.
She just went catapulting across the...
Nia Jax using her cranium as a weapon, and things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And meanwhile, Bianca Belair.
Jax on the verge here.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
We are this far into the...
Here's the cover.
Wait. Feet on the ropes. This match continues on. Stepping out of the way, roll up, go for the win. Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. That might have put it away. Kicking out before the count.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Northern Light suplex.
Ripley is headed up top.
Blast up. And rarely you see... She's trying one more time.
Muscling up her opponent for riptide. Charlotte is in trouble.
Wow, talk about making the save.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Charlotte down. Chance could be put away here. She breaks the wrestler.
Lynch looking to secure.
Breaks the submission, and they're still in this. Becky holds her off. Now we have Liv jumping. Oh, sister! From Bliss.
Did Bliss end it there?
Becky. German suplex. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent under nothing.
Backdrop suplex. The EST of WWE with a standing shooting star. 2 count. What a performance and what a win.
Here are your winners, the team of Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Liv Morgan.
That was quite the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
Yeah, these two teams gave it everything they had and then some. But in the end, only one team could stay.
First 2 to be locked inside as War Games ramps up.
Yeah, Cole, remember, War Games doesn't officially begin until the last contestant enters.
Double underhook. The armbar!
What a She fights her way out of the armbar.
A great amount of force sends her all the way to the other ring.
Timely reversal. Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Abdominal stretch.
Fighting out of
That's
it.
one way to get out of it. Look at this. Boom. Nice. In a War Games match, when there's no escape, I have to think that cardio becomes a factor.
Oh, yeah. War Games pushes your stamina to its absolute limit. There's no room inside that cage to pull up a chair and catch your breath. You've got to go all out from the moment you step foot in there.
She just got flung all the way to the other ring. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. Face first off the knee. Ooh,
Nothing pretty about that.
And for the team on the wrong side of this entry, things have gotten that much more grueling. Ooh, accurate roundhouse. leg snap.
Oh, the torque on the knee.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Tossing them aside.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh boy. German suplex released.
And she's set right into that corner. Oh!
Rhea capitalizes there.
Two-handed choke slam! Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position. Driven down face first.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'll bust her open.
Got them off their feet here. Running power slam. And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Oh. Punch to the stomach connects.
Had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
Riptide. Does that finish Bianca off? Teams are even, but she's got the insurance policy in hand.
What a counter.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Even to the teams and looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
Sent to the corner.
Ready to count, Byron.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Not enough to just even the odds. She's searching for a tool to gain the advantage. Point of the elbow, nailed it. German suplex.
Man. Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way up. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor. That puts her on the offensive.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand. What a barrage of stomps.
Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. Nope.
Watch out!
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering the war zone. Looks like she is already trying to add insult to injury.
It is uncanny how these women are still going.
Sheer will, sheer desire to prove they belong on top of the women's division. Starlight suplex.
Table launched right at their opponent.
Sledgehammer, how do you recover from that?
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for them.
Belair hoisting up the opposition. This should do it.
KOD. Belair might have this in the bag.
He's making her way to the top turn.
Perched up top. You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Backbreaker.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help. Rhea Ripley clearly out of sorts as the man looks to come around.
The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a high. Double suplex.
Watch out.
She gets launched all the way to the up, and she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
That's
it. Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere.
Bianca belt.
Suplex rolls through it.
She prepared.
There may be only one way out of the disarmor, and it was that.
KOD.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Attack. Asuka got out of the way. Lynch from behind. Manhandle slam.
Lynch got all of her. She has it cinched. Look at this. Just breaks the grip, delivers an elbow, and just like that, she's back out of it. Countdown's on, and get ready, because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. Looking for more damage here.
And she got set.
Launch it. Is that what it takes to beat Charlotte?
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. I think we're about to see it. Pushes them all the way up. Got the set up, and there's the power.
Becky.
There's a manhandle slam. Asuka won't come back after that.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarmor is cinched. Submission locked in. She's holding up.
Tap out. Tap out. And Charlotte setting her. Way too. They're seconds away from these teams being in even strength. She's got.
What are we going to see here?
Lets the grapevine off the lock apply.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. She gets bounced into the corner. Bianca gets rescinded right back.
Shot right to the back of the neck.
She's already coming in to even the odds, but she's looking for difference makers now. Nia. Bianca Belair.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back.
War Games has officially begun as the last combatant in assesses the situation.
Entering one of the most dangerous matches in WWE history has to be unnerving.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Set out mat slam. Hairpult mat slam. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Stomping away.
Seeing stars.
Goes to the backpack stunner.
It knew what was coming there.
Lands an elbow.
Lands a title reversal.
Flying stop sign. That had to hurt. Catches him with a jawbreaker. Big up.
Rhea Ripley.
The Asuka lock.
Uh-oh.
And that's it. She's tapping.
And Asuka wins. Not a good spot to be in.
The team of Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss.
Another spectacular War Games match ending in a big victory for this team.
No way to sugarcoat it, gentlemen. This is about the toughest test you can face here in the WWE, and they passed it with flying colors.
Here comes a woman with a lot of hardware to her name.
The following is a fatal five-way Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion and the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
She has to be riding high with those two titles in hand.
All that work she put in has clearly paid off, and she's got both of those championships to prove it.
I really don't know what more she can want other than retaining both of those championships.
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness.
Greatness has a name, and it is Charlotte Flair.
Lover or hater, she is truly the measuring stick of this division, standing head and shoulders above her peers. One of the most dangerous competitors the women's division has ever seen, Io Sky.
And representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
Gentlemen, pay respects to your double champion.
I already am.
Well, double your respects then.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
A women's title in WWE is a sign of true greatness. And this woman has two signs in her hands right now.
And the look on her face says, you think you can take either of these from me? Well, I dare you to try.
We are looking at one of the greatest competitors in women's division history, and there's your proof.
She is tough, she is determined, and she is standing tall at the top of WWE.
Here comes a great competitor with awful taste.
And representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the Raw Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
You know, quite a unique competitor. Just when you figure Liv out, she changes everything.
Yeah, Liv actually ditched her sense of entitlement and got to work. Now, look at her. She's a top competitor.
This is a match where these WWE superstars take it to the max, to the extreme. There are no rules.
As an agent of chaos myself, I always had a little bit of a soft spot in my heart for Extreme Rules.
Well, there's no question that Extreme Rules is in a category all by itself.
Well, some people look forward to Halloween, some look forward to New Year's Eve. Me, personally, I look forward to every Extreme Rules match on our shows.
I think we're going to see which superstars can really get extreme, guys.
That's what this match is all about, Saxton. Nothing's holding anyone back now. And now they can all do whatever they want to each other.
Then reason, of course.
Yeah. Sure, whatever, Cole. As reasonable as an Extreme Rules match can be.
And she's not done yet.
Reaching deep into the bag and check for this one.
Pinning combination. Imagine winning this way. But now Ripley.
Oof. Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. And heavy hands to follow. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Endless blows.
Taken down in one fell swoop.
Ripley gets her back.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline. And another. Ripcord position. Ripcord drop kick.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge.
The patience of Charlotte being tested there. But as we know, she can get mean real quick.
Yeah, Io reminding her opponent that she is not someone to take lightly.
Face buster. Just like that.
They're hoisting up. Now that we know what's next.
One step ahead of Bianca there.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
But now Liv.
Jumping complete shot. Liv could have this one.
He puts it into the pin attempt there.
We're witnessing insanity. These superstars are chasing glory.
But who will reach their breaking point first? Who can hold on? And now propped up in the corner.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill. Ooh.
Double knee face breaker. Big time. What a raucous crowd here tonight. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. He's going up now, going up high. She's creating a very dangerous situation here.
That's what ladders are for.
She's rising up, rising into a nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Bad spot for Ripley.
Going for the pin. She gets the shoulder up.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Now we see Morgan. Hard ride to the outside.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Now
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
set.
He is in a precarious position. Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Taking flight. Avalanche Spanish fly.
Now with the cover.
That's got to be it.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Round and round we go.
Sky high.
Then back to Sky.
Moonsault connects. That's it. Shoulders down. Looking for the win here.
Shoulders are down. In the pin.
A handstand.
Oh, slamming right into the lap.
A jumping complete shot.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. Cover. What in the world?
We should have known better than to think the Queen was going to bow out there.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
This has... The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. The Prism Trap is in.
His hope. It's all over. Rhea Ripley gets it done.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Quite the win for her here.
She was so committed to walking out the winner. I'm not sure anything could have stopped her.
The always unhinged Nikki Cross. Let's not kid ourselves. Nikki Cross has never been all there. She used to run around this place like a banshee, pretending to be a superhero.
Now Nikki looks just as wild as she fights.
There's still no telling what's going on behind her eyes.
I'm looking at her right now, and I'm watching her body language, and her intimidation factor has got to be off the charts, knowing she's facing Rhea Ripley.
Her intimidation factor is 0.
Miss Two Titles is here.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion and the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
This is a grand entrance for a woman who's made history. She carries the weight of 2 championships.
She is absolutely at the top of the women's division, and she's carrying the 2 championships to prove it.
Two titles, a double champ. She is at the top of her game.
Head and shoulders above the rest.
A rather ceremonious presentation for what's considered one of the most unruly titles in this entire business.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Getting ugly in there.
Out of control.
Just going all out with every blow.
Slam!
And Cross is maintaining the advantage now.
Cross is getting that fiery look in her eyes.
Clubbing away with forearm after forearm. Look at these cross faces. Oh, a moonsault.
Oh, raking the back. That's nasty.
That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance, maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Attack after attack is smothering Rhea.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
And Rhea finds a counter.
Opportunity now for Rhea to capture some momentum.
If Ripley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Rhea Ripley!
There's the riptide. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Taking flight.
Through the air. And connects.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Boom. Nice.
Oh, ouch.
Stomping down. Ripley is square in her sights. Extremely vulnerable.
Front face lock applied, has the leg hooked. Swinging, fisherman neck breaker. This is it. She's got her knocked out.
Just got to get her into the final resting place and shut the lid.
Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And an answer from her.
Rhea isn't taking this lying down anymore.
But Ripley still has to do more to get this fully in her favor.
Didn't see a lot of that patented ferocity from Nikki.
Yeah, Rhea looks comfortable in the ring right now, staying true to herself and attacking with a style all her own.
Big running leg drop. How do these women have anything left?
I have no idea, but there is no way you can expect them to keep going much longer.
Right out of the casket. That had to hurt. German suplex. Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then a kick to the back.
Oh, man. Might as well be in the batting cage now.
Rhea Ripley in command right now.
And the upper hand belongs to Rhea Ripley.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Jarring impact.
Ooh.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And you know she means business since she went with the sledgehammer. Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Just one right after the...
Nikki Cross. This is not going to be good for her opponent. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Uh-oh. And Cross gets stonewalled. That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there. Desperately trying to force the casket closed. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Placing her in the corner. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Rhea had that scattered. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Ripley, the prison trap.
with the prism trap.
Might tap here. Not that it'll... And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Hoisted up high here. Ooh. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, and the new Hardcore Champion, Rhea Ripley.
She won the title. She's the champ.
All that gold on display. She's got to be feeling mighty confident right about now.
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match. Introducing first, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion and the Hardcore Champion, Rhea Ripley.
We already knew she was an impressive talent, but holding two titles simultaneously really cements it.
Yeah, that's one heck of a resume.
And she wants the whole world to know both of those titles belong to her.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest.
Even on his own, Priest is intimidating as ever.
The size, the strength. Damian Priest is the total package.
And he's not afraid to use it to his advantage.
The Jackals have arrived. The Judgment Day is here.
Rolling up with all the swagger in the world, a champion's mentality and mindset.
They also carry themselves with not a care in the world.
And Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day looking to continue to dominate WWE, doing things their way, playing by their own rules.
And you can go right ahead, call them sleazy, call them street trash. The Judgment Day embraces it all.
Not just embraces it, the Judgment Day leans into it, proving they are who they say they are.
And they're doing it all on their own terms.
The team that has long proclaimed to run Monday Night Raw, heck, all of WWE.
Well, the Judgment Day are more than just a team. They're a unit, a family.
A family that'll stab you in the back if they think you've outgrown them or if you've gotten too big to control.
Well, sometimes you got to get rid of your toxic family members.
The Judgment Day is assembled here with nothing but menacing looks on their faces. They're out to do some serious damage here tonight.
Aren't they always? The Judgment Day approaches every match with astounding ferocity. They're not here to make friends or to compete fairly.
Good point, Byron. Judgment Day has made a pretty successful career out of bending the rules and using any advantage they can find in the ring.
And then there's the team of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Two absolute terrors in the ring.
Yeah, Saxton, and combining forces only made them more dominant. The Terror Twins, as they've come to be known, have more gold than the Pharaohs between them. And I think they're looking to add even more titles.
Just raining down punches.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Boom, impact.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Wow, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
And finishing up high. Dominic able to avoid that.
So much of Hell in a Cell comes down to mental toughness, but what about actual game plan? Corey, what's the best way to make it out here with the win?
Accept Accept the reality of your surroundings. When that door closes, you leave the human part of yourself behind and give in to your worst impulses. So do what you have to win and save the guilt for your therapy.
Cover. Oh, come on. Flair to steal this one. She kicks out at one.
She's still got a lot of stamina left. Forcing her right out of the ring. Oh, my goodness.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
And Priest looks a little less intimidated after taking some punishment there. And she's returning fire.
Tagged with a punch.
Oh, what a wind-up. Coming back from the outside now. Bang! Oh, strong impact. Oh, that can rock you. What a punch. Caught that and reversed it. Ooh. Bam. Oh, no!
Face. What a redirect.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Rhea Ripley, electric chair.
For the into an electric chair facebuster, my goodness.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Quick shoulder up.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
Delivers the Bulldog. Ripley's strength being nullified.
Cheap shot and a beauty.
Got him.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Fights out at two.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oof. And the spot with a rumble.
Morgan looking to shut
For the win. She still fights out in one.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Lift it up. What's next? Looking to explore
the jumping complete shot.
She's got it down for the count. She might end it here.
shoulders down. Amazing.
This match should be over. Ripley has more guts than brains.
And with that outcome, Becky Lynch just saw this one slip through her fingers.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, right hand for good measure.
Big overhand.
And now he's going to the top rope. Just sent crashing to the arena.
Incoming.
Frog splash.
Will Dominic take advantage?
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
I don't know what more you have to do to keep Rhea Ripley down here.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. And enters back into the ring. Damian Priest, south of heaven.
Liv is completely out of it.
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
Wow, just barely making it out.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away? He's still in this fight.
Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky.
Powerbomb!
Priest ended this fight. Ripley has her sights set on her opponent now.
Now we see Morgan. Hard ride to the outside.
Oh my God. And Dominic could be moments away from doom.
Damian veering his attention.
Rhea Ripley with the riptide.
Can that finish Dominic? Cover, cover, cover.
2 count.
They got it. A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
Here are your winners, the team of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
What an intense match we just witnessed.
You can tell this team knows they were just in a war. I don't know if they feel like they won tonight, or more like they survived the demonic structure.